Alright guys, so the other day I was scrolling through Twitter. Um, Someone asked me about an asset, asking if it was going to go higher or lower from the price we were trading at. And first I thought that was a very retarded question, to be honest, but I thought for a bit of time, and I noticed that most of people can't even know the difference between a professional trader and a fortune teller. So, first of all, we need to have in mind that a professional trader sees a context slash narrative and a setup and trades that, right? But most of the time in the markets, we are not going to have any of this. So at that point, you have no clue about where is price going to go, right? So if we have no idea, how am I going to reply someone saying, oh, this will go higher? Because this doesn't work like that. And if you want to make money, right, you need to act like a professional trader. You can't start guessing like you are throwing cards or you have a crystal ball or something like that and trying to guess, oh, this is going to go higher from here, right? Good. Start trading that without any validation and you'll find yourself with a blown account sooner than later, right? So let's jump into the chart and let's see some examples about this, right? Okay, let's say we are trading here, right? We have this week high and also this week low. If someone asks you, will this chart go up or lower? Yeah, of course, the order flow is bullish, but what? I mean, I can say it will go higher, but I have no idea. We could go lower first to take the week low and then go higher. So that's a pointless question because you don't have an invalidation here, right? Also, this is all week lows. So what are you going to do? Are you going to trade something like this? This is how you plan to get an edge in the markets? It's just ridiculous at this point. So we need to wait and we need to recognize certain patterns in order to have a bias. And once we have a bias and a context or a framework to work with, we need to start looking for setups. What does the setup provide us? The setup provides the invalidation, the risk reward, and also where to take profits. Because a lot of times, if you don't have an invalidation or a clear zone where you want to take profits, you are just going to let it run till it goes back to break even or even worse, to a loss. Alright, so let's see if we can have a bias here and take a position, right? So first of all, let's take a look at the weekly. We can see that we have a flat open here with week lows above and a weekly fair value gap. So that's a key level for us, right? And also having here equal lows, it makes it much likely to be taken before going higher, right? As the order flow suggests. So we just took it and now we can see that we had a very bullish reaction. We could just take this long here and this will be a valid position. And TP. And at this point, it was very easy to spot some buys till we take the highs again. But here, it didn't make any sense to speculate about if price could go higher or lower. So that's the point of this video. We aren't here to guess things. We are just here to spot an edge, and we'll have an edge when certain requirements are met. And when that happens, we are going to have a high probability trade, right? And when that happens, we can know that it is more likely to go higher or lower from a certain point, and also having an invalidation, because after seeing this reaction and this price action, it wouldn't make sense to go, I don't know, maybe here if we are expecting a short-term bullish reaction, right? So that's all for this video. I hope it was useful for you all, and also take a look at the link in the description. There you have my Telegram channel where I post daily charts and weekly charts speaking about my thoughts in the markets. So don't miss that, and see you on the next video.